friends, we are going to start our literacy circle with our poem, I'm a Little Turtle. I'm a little turtle with a shell. I have 4 legs, a head, and a tail. When I get so scared I want to hide, I pull my head and legs inside. Our letters are letter B, B, V, V. And you're going to view the Jack Hartman letter sound song. Our story today is A Frog in the Bog by Karma Wilson and Joan Rankin. This is about a frog who lives in the bog. A bog is like a small marshy or mucky area, kind of like when Duck stuck. She was in a marshy area as well. So this is about a frog sitting on a log in the middle of a bog. While I read, I want you to listen for the rhyming words. Rhyming words are words that sound the same, just the beginning sound changes. And in this story, you're going to discover more creatures or more animals and words that rhyme with them. And you're also going to notice that this is a counting book. Starts with 1 and goes up, 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 up. Oh my goodness, how high will this go? Can that counting go on forever? Let's find out. A frog in the bog. This frog looks like he's dancing. A frog in the bog. Oh, he has a hat on his head. And he is in the mucky, marshy area. There's a frog on the log in the middle of the bog. A small green frog on a half-sunk log in the middle of the bog. There he is. That means it's half down in the water. He flicks 1 tick as it creeps up a stick. Look at that. 1 tick in the belly of a small green frog on a half-sunk log in the middle of the bog. Frog, log, bog. Listen to those rhyming words. You can chime in with us. And the frog grows a little bit bigger. He sees 2 fleas as they leap through the reeds. The reeds are these tall plants growing around the bog or the marshy, mucky area. 1, 2. 1 tick, 2 fleas in the belly of the frog on a half-sunk log in the middle of the bog. And the frog grows a little bit bigger. He spies, that means he sees 3 flies as they buzz through the skies. 1 tick, 2 fleas, 3 flies, oh my, in the belly of the frog on a half-sunk log in the middle of the bog. There they are. And he's just getting bigger and bigger, isn't he? And the frog grows a little bit bigger. Look at his belly. He glugs, that means he swallows them hard, 4 slugs as they slink through the sludge. You think this is a real story or a make-believe story? I'm sorry, my nose itches. I don't think a frog wears a hat, and I don't think slugs wear clothes. But that's what makes it so much fun. 1 tick, 2 fleas, 3 flies, oh my. 4 slugs, ew, ugh. In the belly of the frog, on a half-sunk log, in the middle of the bog. And the frog grows a little bit bigger. What is happening to his belly? Is it small? Is it big? He inhales. As he breathes in, 5 snails from their heads to their tails. 1 tick, 2 fleas, 3 flies, oh my, 4 slugs, ew, ugh, and 5 slimy snails. In the belly of the frog on a half-sunk log in the middle of the bog, what a hog that frog. That means he's being very greedy. I wonder how big his belly is now. What? And the frog grows a little bit bigger. He not only got bigger outwards, look at, he's expanding to the sides. That log with the frog in the middle of the bog starts to rise. Oh, why is it coming up? And the frog sees eyes. What is that? Talk to your family about that. What do you think that is? And the frog sees claws and a big set of jaws and a mouth like a crater. And the frog screams, "Gator!" See how big those words are. That word over there, you're going to say that kind of loud with excited mark. Gator! What do you think is going to happen next? Is the alligator going to eat that frog? With his mouth open wide, all the bugs inside start to crawl and fly and to slither and slide. Out came 5 snails from their heads to their tails. He must have not chewed those up. 4 slugs, ew, ugh. Bzz, bzz. 3 flies, oh my. He did not chew those animals up. 2 fleas, dear me, and 1 tick, ick. And right in the middle of his holler, that frog grows a whole lot smaller. See you later, says the gator, as he romps through the swamp, because the itty-bitty frog isn't big enough to chomp. So did the alligator eat the frog? Now, the bugs in the bog keep away from the frog. And the frog never sits on a half-sunk log. So where's the frog now? So when you reread this tomorrow with me, maybe you can make a list of rhyming words. You can chime in with the rhyming words. It's a fun story. It's a really fun rhyme. And when you work on your letters today, your B and your V, you can roll them out in Play-Doh, trace them in rice on a pan, flour, shaving cream. And that is the end of our story for today and the end of our literacy circle.